Beaky and then this one.
Right, yeah, it says we're live. Right, okay, let's transition us over and then we'll go straight to Beaky. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Sorry about the palaver. We are a little bit late. That was due to Bob and technical difficulties. The PS5 doesn't like the capture device, so I'm going to have to do some homework on that before we have our PS5 rounds.
Bob and technology don't mix, even though he works with technology.
Yeah. Satellite engineer, and then I can't even figure a PS5 video output.
So we're currently watching Beaky, who's about to cross the line for his first flying lap. The format for qualifying this time around is just 2 flying laps is all you get for this one, isn't it?
Yep, correct. And then the finishing positions for this race determines the start of race 2. So Aussie's done a 43.5, Beaky's done a 44.9, Mayo in there with a 43.4, 42.3. Oh my dear God, it's coming thick and fast now. Right, so who should we jump on? This is going to get
the line for his first flying lap.
Diego,
so number 1.
He's just about to jump to 4th. Good evening, Belle. How are you doing, my love?
G'day, Belle.
Can you give us a sound check, because I've had to unplug and replug and then dismantle and blow things up. 20. So the boss. Well, I'll tell you what, that I like that colour of that Merc actually. So the boss goes 4th. Right, so the next cross will be Alberto.
He's picked a Jag for this one.
Buenas noches. Looks evil, doesn't it? It looks like an angry frog or something at the front of that thing.
Yeah, it's an interesting GT3. Why it's in the game, I'm not sure. I'm sure it was a GT3 at one point in its life, but I've never seen it racing.
That's great. Thank you ever so much, Belle. Yeah, I was a bit worried about that because Bob and his technical problems. Right, who's next? 555. That'll be Mayo. Where's he got? Is he going to improve? No, he's not improved. Young Jody in the familiar Reaper colours. What's Geordie got? Is he valid? Chucks himself up to 8th. That's not too bad. So next up will be the boss. Let's see what the boss has got for us. He's up. It's ebbing away though. Well, he's just aborted that one, I feel.
Aborted it into the wall.
Yeah. Near enough. Right, so it's going to be young Albert.
Yeah, he's currently
in the best sounding car.
Up.
I do love the sound of that car. I'm getting a bit of twitching, so I don't know if that's Albert's internet connection or mine.
It's probably yours. You have the hamster wheel on?
Yes, quite possibly.
44 flat. I go up to P1 with a 42.1.
That is a pretty respectable time, it's got to be said. So Geordie will be the next on the flying lap.
And Rex didn't set a time. Is he going out? That must have not gone out. Oh, he sat there out there, actually. There should be enough time to get 1 lap in for him.
Is Geordie still valid? I can't see. When you've selected them, it doesn't tell you if it's...
Is the time red at the top?
I'm not in the car. That's the thing. Let's have a
Still
look.
valid. He's
So
9
it's
tenths up.
4.8. Right, so it's
P9.
3.9 off. So 46. That's going to be. Oh no, it's over. It's done.
So Rain and Rex didn't put a time down.
Right, so while I've got time, I'm just going to check. I'll put up the banner, and I'm just going to check the interweb settings on the PS4, just in case that's why it's jumping. And I bet it's connected to Wi-Fi and not the cable that I've plugged in. Yes, it's on Wi-Fi.
Bruno says the Jag is awful and fun at the same time. That sounds about right.
100.
Rainer Fry says he failed his first qualifying session. Well, you can only go up from here, mate.
100%. Right, so yeah, I've just reset the network. So we should get rid of that funny little dancing thing. So here we go.
So where should I'm going to go with Aussie, I think, for the start of the race.
Right, here we go. So it lets me. So Aussie's going to be sat in fourth. Is he going to be a early mover? I'm going to jump with Albert. It should. Oh my dear Lord! I don't know who it's put me with. I have no idea. I have no idea who I've been with.
What's the buttons to change the camera? Oh, there we go.
I can't remember.
That's a nice shot. Shot of a pretty pink Porsche and a bright red Mercedes.
Right, okay. I know where it's checked me now. It's checked me with Diego.
Oh, yeah. Nice. He's looking good in a red Ferrari this season. Did he race this Ferrari last season? What did he race last season?
He was in... Oh. No, it wasn't the Ferrari.
Well, we've got some new guys and some new cars this season. Mayo is still in is he in the Mercedes? I can't remember. He was in the Mercedes last season, wasn't he?
I really can't remember.
I can't remember.
That's poor.
I know Blanchie's in a new car. Ozzy's in a new car.
That's so poor.
Albert is in a new car. Who else we got? I can see Rex is in a new car.
I was just about to say, I'm going to pull up the tables and I'll let you know. And we don't put it on the table. Oh, no. Cheers, Belle. Have a good night.
He might have been in the Audi.
Buenas noches, Alberto. Yep, Bruno says, let's get Reaper off to another season. Let's get kicking off. Yes.
Let's go.
And Bruno is the same as us. He can't remember either. So, yeah, we're all useless. We're all jointly useless.
Once you get to a certain age, you forget everything.
Yeah, I think that's 25, isn't it?
Oh, I thought mine was when I turned 18, but yeah. I haven't been remembering stuff for years.
All right, let's chuck the link just in case, because I was flapping around and deciding to suddenly then rip the PS5 out and plug the PS4 back in. Yeah, I've not posted anything. Oh, dear Lord. I thought, no, everything will be good tonight. I'm just... Oh, Albert's already chucked it in. So, it's like, oh, Bob's not done his job again. I just threw it in. That wasn't even Spanish. I don't even know what that accent was. It's probably closer to Jamaican than Spanish.
Yeah, you sound more like a Jamaican than British, to be honest.
What?
Yeah, that's right. You heard me.
Right, so we're on the traditional helicam for start. We are back here with Diego. Just gonna have some Rosie Lee.
Somehow I feel like I know every bump on this track at the moment.
Yeah, 4 hours around it. We'll do that to you. No, really enjoyed that. That was a good race, and it
was a good race.
It feels better to not be the weak link. We didn't have a weak link yesterday. It was all strong all the way through.
Yes, that's right. We went through a stage of whinging, but we won't talk about that.
Well, no, there was only 2 people whinging.
Yeah, you and Notice.
Excuse me.
I don't whinge at all.
It's good fun. I enjoyed it. So hopefully when we get to a track where it's not... I mean, there's a lot of low-speed corners here, and I think that's where the Aston suffered. So hopefully the next track will suit us better. But here we go.
Let's get ready.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Race start, initialise.
There we go.
And
there's a move straight away. Oh my dear Lord,
oh
3 wide.
God. That's 5
There's 2
wide
rows.
back.
There's 4 wide. Ah!
Oh God. Oh God.
No. Oh my God.
Pull it up. Oh, it's clean. Let's go.
How? Oh no, there's one round. Oh no, he kept it on the track. Oh, there's a nudge. Keep it clean, boys.
Figo's.
Oh no,
what? Albert. That's all right.
He's going to hang it out on the outside. Oh my dear Lord.
Got room.
I haven't even pressed return to... Oh my... Right, so Kyalami does normally chuck some horrible surprises in lap 1, but we've had a little bit of door banging, but everyone's still on the track and everyone's still rotating.
So who's fallen back there?
So Rex has fallen back in the Porsche, but I don't think he was involved in anything, or not that I saw.
No, I didn't see that at the back there, but they're all pretty clean still at the moment. It's all bunched up more nicely.
So fingers crossed. I mean, I know Rex and Figo, they've raced together for some time, so hopefully they're on a similar setup, and we should see Rex's car come up to that similar pace that we see from Figo. Right, so closest one at the moment, it appears to be Diego on the back of Albert.
Right, you got Rain of Fire making a move on Boss on turn 1.
Yeah, I just saw that. It was just in the tail end of...
Ooh. You had a mistake coming out of the corner. It looked like you run the wheels up, maybe.
But good thing is, they're all still rotating. Yeah, look, that gap to Rex to the back of the pack is already coming down significantly. So fingers crossed we'll see Rex mixing it with everyone in the next couple of laps. It's down to 4.3 already.
Yeah, he's pulling that in pretty quick.
So,
he's got clear air, so...
Yeah, Albert's dropped back a little bit from the top 3. That's to be expected in the Jag, to be fair. So he's gone
Is
from
it
having
fast in a straight line, or what?
I don't know. I don't think they've shown the Jag any sort of love at all with all of the BOP and everything. So yeah, I think he's shot himself in the foot. So he's gone from having a nightmare in the Honda to going in probably the slowest car in the pack. But nonetheless, he's out there, he's rotating, he enjoys it. And I really do feel that it is the nicest sounding one out there. I'll jump in with him. Let's
listen to it.
Let's see if we can hear him. It kind of barks at you on its downshift. Actually, it doesn't sound like I remember. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, it's done really well to avoid that. Holy... I actually jumped.
Just watch that back on the screen.
That actually made me jump.
That was a nice little pirouette. He kept it out of the wall, and then that could have been dangerous. I don't know if he got hit or not, but...
Well, no, well, Albert avoided him, that's for sure, but... Right, right, so that was Beaky in the Nissan. Or, no, it was Aussie Thunder in the Nissan.
Aussie, that, yeah.
Right, so... Come on, Aussie, get back going. So, he's 8 seconds off of the back of the boys. Rex is now on the back of Geordie.
Yeah, he's the closest at the moment. Less than a tenth behind.
No, he's done Geordie.
Oh, he's done Geordie.
So we missed that. Yeah. Right, so Rex might be the guy to watch, because... Right, so what's that gap to Beaky? So it's 4.3. Let's keep an eye on those gaps.
Yeah,
but I mean,
I'm just in...
Yeah, go on.
I'm just in with Rex at the moment, so let's keep an eye on it.
All right, I'll jump.
He's doing...
Yeah, go on, buddy.
He did a 44.3, but I think he was held up by Geordie for a minute there, because his previous lap was a 43.1, so he should be able to catch up to Beaky.
Yeah, so we were running... I mean, it's obviously different on the PC, but we were running sort of mid-42s on heavy fuel, so you would expect to see these in the 41s, wouldn't you? Or very low 42s.
Yeah, 42s, I think. High 42s for race pace would be ideal.
So,
I don't know what the conditions of the track are.
Yes, Albert is slowly dropping back. That was a flipping crying shame for Aussie. Sat up there in third. The spin, he obviously lit it up on the curbs, or maybe he hit, that patch of grass just on the very edge of the end of the curb. That can sometimes spit you in towards that wall, can't it?
Oh yeah, it's if you're getting wheel spin on the grass, you're going to do what he did, and he sort of caught it, and then it snapped back the other way.
Just bucked, yeah. And maybe if he was on a PC, he may have caught it. It's the differences between the platforms, isn't it?
Yeah, even PS5 is an upgrade again. So I don't know if I think Aussie has a PS5, doesn't he? We'll be seeing him next week.
Yes. Yeah. Right, so let's keep... Right, yeah, Albert's dropping back a bit further. So I would expect the Ferrari of Diego to close up on him, and he has. He is bringing Mayo with him. We got the boss. Yeah, so we've got a nice little tight pack here. We've got 5 cars all in the same shot.
Yeah. So what sort of times are they doing?
Good evening, Diego's fan club.
G'day, g'day.
Yeah, no, it's looking like it's going to be a good night of racing. Kyalami, it should keep the pack together, and by all indications it is, apart from one man that is running away at the front. But Branch, he isn't really letting go too much, is he? There we go. Lovely move by Diego. Got that done lovely on Albert there.
Well done. Now can Albert put the pressure back on?
That was a lovely move through. Yep, avoid that sausage at all cost.
No touchy.
Yes, Albert won't let him get away with it. It's not. You could put him in the slowest car out there, and he's still going to scrap with it.
So Rex is down to a second on Beaky, so he's lapping about a second a lap faster than Beaky at the moment.
Okay, so yeah, he is going to find his way through the pack. We don't know how far he's going to make his way up. We're close to half distance now.
He sort of seems to be on that same pace as Mayo, Rain of Fire, Albert, Diego. Oh, his boss has had an off.
Boss has had his off, is he? I can't see any yellow blobs.
No, he's back on track at the moment, but he's just getting overtaken by Beaky, and he's holding the inside line for, I think it's Clubhouse, that corner.
Right, let's jump back there. Oh yeah, side by side. Oh my! Oh, I'll tell you what, Rex was giving the boss a bit of a headache there.
Inside line. So can he do it around the outside? It can't be done here.
No, you switch back, maybe, but... Or it depends, because you could take the apex of the first part of that corner, or you can take the apex for the second. You can't normally do both and carry decent speed.
Yeah.
That's why the lines change through there so much. Oh, it did. It looked like Rex very slightly kissed the sausage curb there.
So, yeah, this will be the next spot sort of for that overtaking move. Just do a late dart out into the inside under brakes. You do it?
And we know what Helga's like on the brakes. And she will turn on a sixpence. So close, right? Mayo is, yeah, he's right with Albert. Oh, I tell you what, the boss was flirting with the kind of spin that Aussie had.
All right, around the outside. Here we go. Hasn't got it done. Just doesn't have the straight line speed, that Porsche.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit like what we were suffering with yesterday.
Oh God, it's been touched.
Keep it out the wall. Keep it out the wall. He's kept it out the wall. Go on, Rex. Get back going again. Right, there's Geordie. Geordie goes through.
So Rain of Fire has made a move on Mayo.
Right. Okay. So
Mayo's making really good moves at the moment because he started dead last, so he's up to P5. So that's really good.
Yeah, I wonder if there was a bit of a moment there for Mayo then, because Mayo was only about 4 tenths off of the back of Albert. It looked as if he was going to start giving Albert a bit of a job.
Okay.
Right, so the gap at the front, Branchy has closed up a little bit on Figo. Now, I suppose this could depend on how aggressive Figo has gone with the setup of Candy Helga. And if he's suffering with the light front end and excessive wear on his tyres.
Yeah, the Porsche can do that. Keep an eye on that. What is his lap times at the moment? So, yeah, Figo's doing... His last lap was a 42.8.
Yeah, and his best is a 42.4.
And the last lap was a 42.7 for Branchy. So, Branchy's got that pretty hooked up at the moment. He's done a 42.1 in race pace. So, there's no qualifying for the next race, though. So.
No, correct. Right, so let's have a little bit of Bob Cam out of the rear of Voldemort. And have a look at this angry frog. I can't make my mind up what the front of that Jag looks like. But they definitely aren't that ugly in person. Right, so yeah, mid-43s for the rest of the guys. Mayo's picked up some speed. He's on 42.9.
Nice.
Looks as if Mayo's just had rain of fire. I missed that. Someone was in the grass. Unfortunately, I think that was... I don't know, actually. I'll stop babbling.
Albert's really putting on the pressure with Voldemort. Oh, he's making a deep move. No,
yeah, that was just a cheeky show of the nose. I'm here. So, Days of Thunder. Remember me? Whoa, Albert is monstrous on the brakes. I thought he was going to turn this Fezzer into a little Fiat 126.
So, that's the closest battle at the moment. Sort of just that 2-3 second gap between them all now.
Yeah, sorry if we're keeping you awake, Glenn.
Oh, mate, I'm tired. boy kept me awake all night.
Teething. Lovely times.
Yeah, he doesn't like it.
Right, so either Figo... Let's check those lap times, because Figo has extended that lead by a second. And it is because he has increased his speed. So his best lap now is a 42 flat, more or less. His last lap was a 42.8.
Well, he's up on as Delta as well, so I could see him doing a 41 here.
Let's see, Branchy. So Branchy's actually had a 42.1, but his last lap was a 43.3. So yeah, that's where he's lost that time. But yeah, Branchy's not... What was Branchy in normally? It was a Mercedes, wasn't it? He's gone with the Bowley.
One of them was an Audi. Someone was in an Audi. I don't know who it was. I can't remember. I got dementia at my old age.
I'm sure Branchy was Mercedes, you know. But I mean, it's good that the boys are still trying different cars. Shows that they've still got a love for the game. So it doesn't look as if Albert is going to give up on that podium spot. That's going to go down to the final laps. So here we go. I reckon we've got another 2 laps.
So he just did another 42 flat then.
What the Figo did?
Yeah, Branchy did a 43.2, so he must be losing time somewhere, whether he's cooked his tyres or he's just sort of backed off.
Voldemort just tagged the.
Oh,
Voldemort tagged the back. Yeah, no, he tagged the back of Albert. He's waiting for Albert.
Albert's gone past that. Isn't
There we go. Yeah, Albert's just gone past him now, so they go racing again. And it really was. It was like millimeters. It was just a tap on that rear quarter, and around it went. But like we enjoy seeing from all of our drivers out here, it's gentleman's racing. He pulled over, he waited for Albert to spin it around and get going again, and then he resumes the fight. So it's a shame to see those two drop down through the order, because obviously they were scrapping for a podium.
But the biggest mover here, Rain, is up into P4.
Yeah.
Consistency, that's all it is, mate. You just got to be consistent, safe and consistent, and you'll get good results.
But look who has climbed up to that lower podium position.
Same thing again, safe and consistent.
Yeah, go under the radar, fly low. Hey there, Dazzler. Yes, Diego and Albert were having a good time, I would say, until that very moment. So anyway, let's jump straight up to the top. So we're in the final lap now. This is looking like Figo should be bringing this home for the win. He's got 4 seconds back from this man, Branchy, who is currently in second. We've got Mayo that has quietly found his way up into the podium positions, but he is bringing Rain of Fire to the party. Got Beaky sat in 5th at the moment due to a bit of a tangle between Albert and Diego. Rightfully, the guys sorted it out on track. No need to investigate that any further. Got the boss back in 8th after an early he had an early spin, didn't he?
Yeah, it just went off, yeah.
And then Geordie, Aussie Thunder and Rex will jump back to the front because we're into the final sector of this last lap of race 1.
Just keeping an eye on this battle between Rain of Fire and Figo. I think Rain of Fire has a little bit more pace than Figo, but whether he can get it done in this last third of the race.
And as we've seen from last night, this isn't really a track for overtakes without a bit of a forced move, because it's constantly changing. Well done, Figo. Race 1 winner Branchy takes second. Mayo and Rain of Fire. It all comes down to this final corner, and he sent it. Oh no! And Mayo has done the switchback.
That is
really well done. 3rd and 4th respectively. Brilliant racing. Beaky takes 5th. Albert takes 6th. Diego 7th. Boss 8th. Geordie in 9th. Aussie in 10th. And Rex actually ended up sat in the pits. I didn't notice that while we were still running. So yeah, maybe that that tangle that he had. And although he kept it out of the wall, maybe the tyres were cooked and he had another off. Maybe.
Yeah, we didn't see anything happen, but he could have had an incident by himself. Who knows? Yeah. To ask him after the race if he joins us.
But so that's how the boys have finished race 1 of this 2-race night.
So this is their
kicks
current
season
starting
5
grid.
off.
Yeah, this will be their current grid for the next race.
Is that what ended up being ratified, was it?
I have no idea. We'll find out when they try and organise it themselves in a minute.
Yeah, no worries. So what I'll do is let's just have a quick look. This is how last season finished. So Brocky is not racing PS4 this season, I don't believe, and he's just doing the PS5. So the reigning champion for the gold category, he is a retiring champion from PS4. Skill has also moved to PS5. He took second in the gold category. Bardas took third. He's obviously PS5 also. Then for our silver, should we call that a silver cup or a tin cup? Silver cup. So Ozzy took the win. Obviously that promoted him to a gold class driver for this season. Geordie took second with Mayo in third. So I'd expect to see in this season good scraps between Geordie, Mayo, for that silver class.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks, from initial indications, Figo seems to have a consistent setup with Candy Helga. He's always fast. My prediction for the season, and looking at who we've got on the grid at the moment, I'd say this is Figo's opportunity to take a championship.
Yeah, look, I could see Diego doing well this season.
Yep.
Mayo doing well this season. Aussie doing well this season. It's just getting those consistent races in.
Yes.
Getting those consistent points. It could be anyone's season.
Yep. And green light. Skills in. He missed the start, but you'll see race 2, my friend. So Rain of Fire.
G'day, Skill.
I had Mayo if we didn't come together at turn 1. We didn't get the damage to my front end. Right, so there's a bit of fire in their bellies. They want a good old tussle.
Yeah, it was a great finish to the race, Rain.
It was. But all of them. So Rex has just gone out on track. I don't know if he's just making sure his setup's correct.
It's just a free practice session.
Yeah.
FP2 they call it. We'll see anybody make any car changes. Bigger wing, new front spoiler, new side pods. A new Aston that looks like a Red Bull.
Yeah. Red Bull Aston,
and then I love how it's at the dead last of the field in qualifying.
What, even with their Red Bull nose?
Yeah, I love Vettel's response when they told him he was out in Q1, and he's like, "What? Really? We're in P16." He's like, "Bullshit! I don't believe you."
That should be a... Can't see. Oh, sorry. He wants to see people cutting laps.
Who's this? Skill.
This is Skill.
Escalator.
I can't see.
You got to open your eyes, bro.
No, I've still had it sat on the table. Camera set 2. I do like camera set 2, actually.
Yeah. Was it GG, Aussie? You get him next time, buddy.
He's still shouting at me. He's called me boob as well.
Well, you are a bit of a tit, mate.
Gee, thanks, boys. I do like the Porsche. Even though it's slow now. I still love it.
Yeah, it's a tricky car. It's the best car on the grid, but
best fun. It's not that.
If you can drive the Porsche, you can drive anything. So.
Oh. He takes it. Oh no. Yeah, similar line to what I've taken.
There's so many lines through that corner.
Yeah, oh god, yeah. I do like that. Yeah, I've always had a love for those. My dad had a Carrera. He had a, what was it? I think it was a 996 Carrera.
Oh yeah.
Lovely cars. It's just a shame. It's a shame the colour he picked. It was like a maroon. It was. Yeah.
Is that from the factory, or he painted it that way?
No, that was the way it came from the factory. It was like a maroony sort of colour, like a crusty blood colour. It just wasn't. But he was old, so. Well, he still is old.
you get that.
That's the thing. To be able to afford those kinds of cars, you're either in a really, really well-paid job, or you've got the beauty of years behind you. Right, so who's out on the track at the moment? Let's have a look. Right, so Figo's cutting laps as well, and Albert.
Well, track temp at the moment is a little cooler than the last session. So is the times going to be different? Yeah, they are going to be different. A little later in the day on a Sunday, so there should be better track conditions for the race.
Yeah, I think it's I can't remember what it was set at. I think it'll be right at the peak of the day for race 2. Was it 1 and 3 for the timings?
No, it's 2 and 4, so it'll be 4 p.m. race start for race 2.
Right. Okay. I do like the sound of Mercedes as well, but I don't like driving it. It just feels boring.
Well, in this update, these cars are very similarly, BOP, but they're a lot more difficult, the Porsche and the Mercedes and the Lambo and stuff, to set up in the newest updates. The updates to come for these guys, so that'll be an interest.
Are you chewing your microphone? Is it rubbing on your whiskers?
Sorry, it's twisted up. Hold on. You don't like listening to my beard. How dare you?
So, Glenn's beard, how's your day been?
A bit rustly. What's Skill say? Is it a reverse grid? We don't know that yet, Skill. We're learning this as we go.
Yeah, he's said it with a tongue poking out. Right, so here we go. They are on the grid. We are 1 minute and 40 seconds away from the start of race 2.
It looks like it's not quite set up the way. It's almost. That would have been qualifying from the first race, it would be.
Yes, because Rex finished in the pits 5 laps down. Correct.
Oh, so he didn't do the last 5 laps. Oh, okay. So it was quite a bit of time that he...
Yeah. That's why I was quite surprised, because, neither of us picked up on it. And I think that's, it's down to the excitement of a few of the scraps that were going on in the field. That's where that third person in the box is always helpful, because it gets you to go and have a look at things.
Yeah, I'm not touching my replay.
No, I don't want to break it.
My camera angles. It's nice being able to look through all the angles.
30 seconds, 30 seconds.
So Albert's confirmed that it is a reverse grid of results, first race results.
Right, so we are going to see a lot of movement in there.
Well, it doesn't really matter with this track because you can make a lot of time up in the straight to turn one. We've seen in the last race it was 5 wide up until near.
Yeah.
You know, that's how Rain of Fire managed to get so far up.
How it all funnels in for that turn one. Yeah, the amount of contact we normally see at turn one at this track it's like Monza.
Yeah.
It's just because it is such a long run down to it, you know, and hard on the brakes. I mean, what do you reckon that is? That's about 110, 120 degree corner.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So yeah, all checks up, and then it's a fling it left, a fling it right, a float over a left, and then into a tighter left.
Yeah, and a death sausage curve on the left-hand side as you go up the hill. Like any one of them touches that, you could take the whole half the field out.
Yeah. And what's that called? This one? It's barbecue, isn't it? Is this barbecue? I can't remember which one's barbecue.
This one is Clubhouse. The one on the top of the hill, I think it's like turn 4, is called barbecue.
Right.
I don't know if this is Clubhouse. I know as you come around the bottom, you've got crocodiles, and then you've got cheetah. Look it up.
Yeah, cheetah is the silent killer. Right, so yeah, you can hear people's tyres screaming as they're dragging the brakes and shoving the front of the car along. Right, so this should be interesting. So we did see that Rex did have some pace in that Porsche, so this is a good opportunity for him to make up for race 1. Right, so I'll jump to who's sat in 3rd at the moment. That will be Aussie. I'm going to jump with Aussie. Sorry, he's in 2nd.
Yeah, I'm on Mayo. Oh, somebody's breath is saying I got stuck on Mayo, so we're at the back here.
Let's go Helicam for the start.
So this corner here is called the Kink. You got the first corner is Kink, and then the second corner is Crowthorne down the end at 110 degree corner.
We're going to have the similar start to last time. There you go, 3 wide.
Mayo's been caught sleeping at the start here.
Right, everyone makes it through clean. Oh! A little bit of a twitch for Diego back there.
Oh! He's come to into the side of, I think that was Beaky.
Yeah, so a little. Oh, I tell you what, the boss was carrying so much speed in there. I tell you, he's going to give Aussie, he's going to give him palpitations.
So is Rex got the pace to lead the boys at the moment. He is pulling away a bit. He's got 8 tenths on Aussie.
Let's jump back to the garage. So the tightest one is Albert. Don't know what's going on here. It says YouTube may be buffering, but it's chucking it out at the correct rate. Oh, I tell you what, Figo got really close to the back of Beaky coming into the final corner there. Yeah, it just hasn't got the top end, does it? That Nissan is actually quite slippery in a straight line.
Oh, it's got a big engine in it, mate. It just pushes its way through the air.
Here we go. He's tightened it up. Is he going to try and hang it around the outside? He is, and he's done it.
He hit the sausage, yeah.
Whoa.
Beaky got the sausage.
So there we go. Figo up to 7th. He's going to be carving his way through. Diego has managed to recover. He's on the back of the pack, so that's good. He hasn't lost out too much. Right, so let's jump to the front. So Rex has got about a second lead, but he hasn't dropped them like I thought he may have done. But obviously, Aussie was out of position in race 1, really. And we know he's one of the quicker guys out there. So, and that's why he took his promotion.
Yeah, we've got Boss who's giving him a bit of harassment at the moment too. So
yeah, he's
making him a bit of mistakes.
Big palpitations. So I've just jumped into spoiler cam with Aussie. So Geordie's hanging on pretty well as well. He's sat in 4th.
Yeah, he's doing really well.
He's got Albert Jinx.
Oh,
Albert Jinx. And he has not got it done. So yeah, he pulled it up.
You got to get right in on the apex if you're going to do a move like that.
Yeah, but you've got to be fully alongside to make it yours. Oh my! Seriously,
Figo's now harassing Albert.
Yeah, there was a bit of tyre squeal from Aussie there, and then the boss came in large.
This is close. We've got Brian G on Mayo. Oh, so he's just made Mayo.
Oh, I'll tell you what, the boss is looking pretty racy. I think if he gets past Aussie, I think it looks as if he's got the pace to break away. He's just got to get the move done.
Yeah, he's got to pile on the pressure. Just get in Aussie's head, you know.
Yeah, so Figo is right on the back of Albert. We can see that unfolding behind.
I might just watch that, wait for that move, because he's going to make that soon, I reckon. He doesn't want to get stuck behind. Not really going too far at the moment, which is good.
Right, so this scrap between Aussie and the boss is allowing Rex to stretch his legs now. He's got 1.5 seconds.
Oh, there was a bit of lag going on. What the hell just happened there on my screen? Jesus Christ. So,
yeah,
Figo made a move on Albert, and then there was a huge lag spike. I don't know what happened there, and then it was all hell broke loose.
Yeah, so that,
I guess it was
they've remained in that position.
Okay.
But it looks as if they might have had a slight contact, because they have dropped back from Geordie. Right, so let's jump into a pilot cam. We'll see how much wheel work the old boy's having to put in. So Nissan does ride curbs quite well, actually, doesn't it? Because he's kissing all of them.
Figo, yeah. Figo's Porsche's not enjoying the curves, eh? Just at the moment showing you how hard it is to overtake on this track.
Yes, yeah. You need... Everything's got to be right. Everything's got to hook up. You've got to have a real nice run into... Nearly every corner here is a tight corner.
So is he going to try and make another move again like he did last time? No, that's right. Let's...
Right, so we jump out there. Let's jump a bit further back. Let's jump back to Geordie, because he's going to have these pair back on him again. So what lap times is he managing? So Geordie's best is a low 43. His last lap was a 43.8. So he's not running too bad a pace, considering it was only the leaders really in the 42s in race 1, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. The top 2 were doing 42s in race 1.
So let's see. So yeah, Figo. I mean, this is because the overtaking's so hard here. Figo has got all the pace, but he can't get past Albert. So his fastest lap is a 42.6. His last lap was a 43.3. But I think he was... Yeah, go on.
You get sucked up to the back of a car, like unless you want to, pull it back and try and get those times again, and then sort of try and get a run from further back is sometimes better than just being stuck in someone so close. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But you to do that, you've got to fight your every instinct of trying to scrap all the time. He goes for it. Oh my! Right, that was unfortunate. Oh, I tell you what, with the rejoin, he nearly had a Bentley merged with him. So yeah, I think all's fair in love and war there. So to try and get the overtake done on Albert, he actually went inside the track limits, and then there was a little bit of a tag as he came back onto the track.
Right, okay.
So yeah,
so he got side by side and then bounced into him or something like that.
Yeah, because he was right up on the curbing on the inside of that final corner. So yeah, Candy Helga's had a bit of weight reduction done. She hasn't got half as much paint as she once did have.
Missing a door.
Yeah, that promotes Branchy up into 5th. So it's given Geordie a bit of breathing space. Right, so yeah, I think either Figo's tyres have gone off because of that, or he is carrying damage because Diego has got it done on him. So yeah, this scrap at the 2nd and 3rd, it's not going anywhere. Oh, there's your opportunity. So Aussie just lit up as he's... No, it's still got all the grunt down the straight, isn't it? That Nissan.
Sorry, what did I miss?
So yeah, Aussie lit up coming out of the final corner, and I thought that the boss was going to have a run on him down into T1, but the Nissan, it's got so much grunt that, even with the wheel spin, there was nothing that boss could do down to T1.
He's still on on the back of him here, so there could be a move done. He's definitely having a cleaner, more consistent race, the boss, than the first race.
Yep. I've just chucked it back to Geordie for a second. Because I tell you what, he's holding a lot better pace than he did in race 1.
He's doing really well.
And obviously, these tangles between the faster drivers. What? Diego's climbing all over the back of Albert now. Oh, I thought he was going to go for it. So just jump back to Albert in spoiler cam. Oh
God. That's a puck to butthole one, that one.
Yeah. 50 cent, 5 cent. That's what my passages would have been doing right then. God, Albert's having all of the brakes on the front end of this Jaguar. 67%. Yeah, I think we should do a Jaguar race. Good fun.
Yeah. Anyone that's watching, you know, you got a PC. We're having a fun night next Saturday night. If you want to join, everyone's welcome.
Right, is there anything else going on? Because I'm watching these three scrapping it out. I'm with Albert, Diego, and Figo.
I'm going to keep an eye. I'll keep an eye on the boss and let you know if anything's going to happen. He's sitting about half a second behind me. He's using all the track. Ozzy made a big mistake at the last corner.
But Albert is proving his racecraft is right up there, in all honesty. He's in a daft car to pick, and he's still managing to have a good scrap with everyone out there.
St. Branchy did a 42-1, so he's pushing to try and catch Geordie.
Right. So he's showing some good late pace then. Right, let's leave these three alone for a moment. Let's I know what's going to happen. As soon as I jump out of them, it's going to produce something, isn't it? So Branchy is actually 3 seconds back from George at the moment. Let's see what it updates to. Are they just about to finish a sector? Don't think they are.
No, this lap's not as quick as the last lap, but looks a bit from Branchy. What these guys are using all the track, a little bit of grass here and there.
I'll tell you, there's a scrap further back as well. So Rain of Fire and Mayo are having a bit of a ding-dong. As they did in race 1, it all came down to the final turn. Beaky, unfortunately, is in no man's land. So at least these two have got each other for company.
That Nissan is quick in a straight line. It just pulls away from Mercedes.
Yeah, the Mercedes isn't slow in a straight line either. Yeah, these two are... This is going on for a while.
Yeah, it's one thing catching up to someone here. Yeah, getting past is another thing.
100%. The stars have to align
He's pushing hard though. Ross.
Right, yeah. Branchy is eating into Geordie considerably. Geordie has dropped off of the back of the boss to the tune of 2.7 seconds. The boss continues to harass Aussie. It's been like this since lap 1. I don't know how they've kept it going for so long. I mean, I was sweating racing here last night, and I was in no man's land. Where we were in.
Oh, the sauce of that.
That was a bit of a notice moment. That was puckering.
All right, so that's going to probably stay like that for now. So we've got Figo on Albert again. Let's watch this one in car and see if the move gets done before the end.
Hey, we've got a battle on our hands. We have a Bentley trying to mount a Ferrari.
I think that needs a Bob's butt can.
Yeah. We've got the butt plug on. Tell you, Geordie's dealt. Geordie's there you go. Last lap was a 45 for Geordie.
Rare mistake.
Yep. So one large mistake to the tune of 2 seconds, and that has set. Oh, Brad.
Oh, around the outside. He can get it done here. Not quite.
That was close. That was real close.
Yeah, he goes a dive. He's got it done. A bit deep. That's fine. Oh, George's going to cross over. Oh no, here we go. He's going to back out.
Oh!
Oh!
Flipping hell.
That's excellent racing.
We're into the final lap. What a time to get that done.
You have to be so aggressive, and he was aggressive but clean.
Yeah, very clean. Both of them. Both of them. That was phenomenal. And I managed to capture it. Yeah, that was nice. Nice driving by both of them. Right, let's jump up to the front. So it is, as we sort of intimated at the start, you know, Rex did have some pace during race 1, but unfortunately had a bit of an oopsie, and he has indeed hooked it up and managed to stay out front for race 2.
Yeah, great return to form.
Oh, we've had an off. We've had an off. Who was that? Number one. That's Diego.
Diego. Oh no. Oh, Diego. What's something bad happening? I just seen Figo go flying into the wall. I don't know if he hit him or...
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to go to my replay.
Yeah, I think he might have collected him on the rejoin, possibly. I'll just jump back to the front because we have our race 2 coming to a close. Into the final corner comes Rex for the last time. Well done, mate. Race 2 winner, Rex Buckingham. Aussie Thunder takes second. The Boss takes third. Tremendous battle between those two all the way to the end. Branchy brings it home in fourth. Geordie in fifth. Albert Rex's Jaguar as he crosses the line in sixth. Rain of Fire takes seventh. Close battle with Mayo all the way through that one as well. Beaky brings it back in ninth. And we now have a battered Candy Helga, followed by a Fiat 126 for 10th and 11th, and that's Figo and Diego.
Yeah, so Diego just had a late spin at sunset, and then Figo came around, and I think he just got spooked at the last second when he seen him and tried to make a little cheeky move, but then yeet and delete into the wall.
So there was nothing actually wrong with the rejoin
there
then?
was no contact, no. Like, it was a bit... He stayed to the side of the track, but it was right when, Figo was coming there, and it was in the racing line, and I don't think Diego really did anything wrong, but it was just a bit... the yellow flags,
one of those
too much
things.
pace. Yeah.
So there's our finishing order for the end of race 2. So judging by that, it's going to be very tight in the tables this week. So let's jump. So you've got Boss, Aussie, and Rex. Are they all going to jump in? Boss, Aussie, and Rex. And what was it from race 1? So race...
Yeah, Figo, Branchi, and Mayo.
Figo, Branchi, and Mayo. God. Yeah, so that's 6 drivers. So what have we got? We've got Branchi in, we've got Beaky in, we've got Aussie in. Who else? Is anyone else joining?
Green light, go, go, go.
Is anyone else joining? I tell you what, Ozzy, we'll ask you quickly just before anyone else joins. That battle was race long between you and the boss. That was awesome.
Yeah. I was trying to catch Rex, but I couldn't catch him because I had bloody boss on me butt. I was protecting me butt more than chasing him.
Yeah, no, that was flipping tight at the front.
You were using all the track too. Every blade of grass you were cutting.
I missed me braking markers. I missed me turning because I was worried about boss. And but I got in the rhythm there for a little while, and I sort of pulled away from him. But then I don't know what happened. I lost the plot again, and then he caught me again, and I got away for about a lap or two, I think, and then he was back on me butt again.
That was awesome.
That was
who
hard
else is
going.
it?
I was hoping to be up with Branchy in the first one, but I lost it.
So, I think we do have... Most of them are here now, aren't they? So, race 1, what was the result again, Glenn? Can you remember?
So, race 1 was Figo. Then we had... we had Branchi, and then we had Mayo.
Yep, that's correct. So maybe we'll start with asking Mayo how his race 1 went.
We got Mayo.
Yep.
You there, Mayo?
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, gotcha. So take us through race 1.
Yeah, it was a good race. I think I qualified on the top 3, which it was a good result. And then I was, I think I was 6th after the first lap, and then I was having a really good fight with Rain, and at what point he overtook me, and then I overtook him. We had a touch, but I'm not sure what happened really. And then, there was a couple of incidents in front, and I was surprised to finish on the top 3. So that was that was a good race. I was just trying to be consistent and not have incidents, and I think I was happy with third.
Yeah, no, well done, mate. We were actually with you two as you came into the final corner, and rain took you on the inside. You were patient, you held back, and then got straight back on that throttle and took him on the switchback. That was phenomenal for a last lap, last corner. It was brilliant.
Yeah, it was brilliant racing.
Yes, I saw him coming, and I thought there's no way he's gonna stop. So I did the switch, and it worked. So that was good fun.
It was really good scrap. So race 1 P2 was Branchy. How was your race, buddy?
Yeah, not very eventful. I was trying to figure out the pace of me in the first race. I was trying to chase him down, hit that sausage a couple of times, and I just thought I'd just settle for second.
Yeah, we thought that, towards the end of the race, that you'd sort of backed off a bit because you had the pace to keep up with him.
Yeah, I hit that sausage a couple of times. I was lucky to survive that, actually. So I just backed off a little bit. And
dial it back and survive.
Yeah.
No, really good effort, mate. Really good effort.
Yeah. Back in the Bentley again this time.
Yeah, no, we were puzzled at the start of the night because we were like, well, who's changed cars? And it seemed like the whole field has changed cars. And then it was a nightmare trying to remember what everyone was driving last season. And it's like,
back in my old favourite.
Yeah, I was trying to pull the tables up, and I'm like, oh my god, we haven't even got it listed in the tables what cars they are in. So maybe this season on the tables, I'll actually instead of teams, I'll actually put their cars in there, so we've got an idea as we move forward. But no, real good race, mate. And is Figo in it? Did he join us? Yep, Figo's in it. How was your race 1, buddy?
Good. Yes, good. The car was a little bit lively, so I made some changes later on. But I think just tried to manage the gap there back to Branch and kept me honest. But that was a good sort of good way you want to sort of drive. But lucky with that one. So it's good.
No, he had mega.
Yeah,
he had mega pace, mate. I reckon if we did a second qualifying, I reckon you would have got into the 41s with that pace.
Yeah, it was the 41 was definitely there. Just I didn't have. I basically didn't do any practice. Just sort of jumped into the quali and went away for today. So.
That was really well done then.
Yeah, nice.
We won't mention race 2 because
no.
But no, that was brilliant. You went at it from the start, and then you just stretched your legs. But yeah, no, we've raced the Porsche at Kyalami, and when it's all hooked up, it's lovely. If anything goes wrong though, curbs, anything like that, it just wrecks that car. But no, really well done on race 1. So race 2, how did they finish?
So we had Boss in P3. We had Aussie Thunder in P2.
Yeah, and then Rex.
And then we had Rex, in P1.
Yeah, so do you want to ask the boys how they did? We'll go in reverse order again.
Yeah, so Boss, tell us, mate, how did your race go? You had mega pace chasing down Aussie.
Yeah, I struggled in the first. The setup wasn't there for me. I was struggling with tide temps in the first one, and I haven't had much practice, so I did pretty good. I wasn't surprised where I ended up in the first race. I just enough practice, mate.
Yeah,
but the second race was really good. I was pushing. I wanted to catch him and wanted to pass him. I just couldn't. Fell victim to the sausage.
Yeah, we witnessed that on the stream.
Yes,
you were so close, and we were like, "Oh, he could make a move in the next lap," and then you just touched that sausage by like a millimeter, and that was it, mate. You're just into the grass.
Yeah, I had some sort of solid palate. I made some changes for the second race, and it did help a bit. So, and it showed in the pace, I suppose. But yeah,
It did
starting to
look.
work off.
It did look from watching that if you would have got past Aussie, I think that you could have stretched it. But great racing by the pair of you. You were separated by less than half a second for, I would say, 99% of that race. That was phenomenal.
It wasn't much. Yeah, I know.
No, that was really good.
Because I know Aussie on a personal level, so I give him good respect and stuff. So that was good racing. We always have good racing, always have. So that's good.
Yeah,
Enjoyed
good
that
stuff.
race.
Well done, the pair of you.
Right, so who we got next? We've got Aussie. We've already talked to Aussie, but do you want to go through your race again, Aussie?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, pretty much what Boss said, mate. He was pushing me all the way. All I could do was just try to protect my line, and just use all the track on every corner and every straight, and just try to hold him off. I'm still coming to terms with the Nissan. It's a bit of a handful at the moment, but hopefully by the halfway through the season, I'll come to some sort of grips with it and get it up and running.
Yeah, the one thing I found with the Nissan was you definitely can't use first because you will loop it. And even second, it tends to light the rears up, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. I was actually talking to Binger, and Binger said to use first, but I tried it and I just kept getting compression lock up and all that, so I stayed away from it. I've worked out how to use second. Well, haven't worked it out yet, but I'm working it out. It's not too bad. I got second in that race, and I was doing high 42s, I think, sort of midway through that race, with Boss pushing me around. So yeah, it's not far away from being a good all round car, but I'll find it somewhere.
Yeah, you'll hook it up, buddy. You'll get there.
Yeah. Your loop in the first race gave us a really incredible moment with Albert almost.
Oh,
he took the inside line, and it must have been millimeters.
I just tried to stop the car. I seen him coming. I thought, okay, just stop the car, let everyone go.
I jumped. I actually jumped because I think I was in cockpit cam in Albert's car, and I was like, oh my, this is gonna hurt, and he squeezed it in between you and the wall.
Yeah. I was coasting backwards, and I seen him coming. I thought, I just got to stop this thing. So there's not a lot of room on the bloody right-hand side there where he was heading.
Did you save a replay at all?
I didn't know. I can't do that. I haven't got that sort of set up on the game yet. So yeah.
Oh, that would have been awesome to see a clip from in your car. You know what it looked like.
With them all coming at me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
it was
well done.
that first lap. That was a handful. We got around Albert, got around us, and then we got back around him, and those first 3 or 4 corners were like 3 or 4 wide. I think I gave Brenchy a bit of a touch up, and I started to back off a little bit, which made Albert come around the outside of us, but he was just in the dirty stuff. I think he went a bit wide.
No, it's good. Really good racing. Really good racing.
Yeah. All right. So we'll skip to Rex. Tell us how your first race went, Rex, because we didn't end up seeing you in the pits till the end of the race, mate.
Yeah, my first race was disgraceful. Lack of time in the seat and no tuning. I just had the standard aggressive tune on the Porsche, and still coming to grips with driving the Porsche. So the first race was not very good. Copped a little tiny knock after the first corner, second corner. Clipped the sausage and spun, and then from there I caught back up and then copped another little knock and spun, and that was pretty much race 1 done. And then to my surprise, it was reverse grid in the second race, so that was lucky.
Yeah. No, that was good, mate. And then you were just pretty much dominating from the start of the race. You got a good start and then just held it all the way. Did you make any setup changes? And in between the sessions?
I adjusted my right rear tyre. That was it.
That's all it takes to get some pace out of it, eh?
I tell you,
Yeah, look,
that's
it was
good
just-
going. If it was just bog standard aggressive, just with tyre pressures, that's bloody good going.
Yeah, I have no idea how to set up a car. Fikes does it for me usually. But we didn't know if we were going to race tonight because we both had other commitments. But yeah, so lack of time around the track. I do enjoy Kyalami. And in the Bentley, you know, I could punch out some really good times. But, you know, the Porsche's a whole different beast.
Yeah, it doesn't like curbs.
No. And with the setup I had, you couldn't really touch them. So I got a good start in the second race and sort of just worked on trying to keep the lead. I didn't want to push too hard and overdrive the car. So, yeah, it's pretty much what I focused on was just my braking points and went from there.
Yeah, good stuff.
Well done. Right, I'll close the stream down. We've had a fantastic first night of racing to kick off Season 5. We will be back next week for the PS5 Race 1. Unfortunately, I'm going to be away for the next 3 weeks. I've been sent away overseas for work. So I hope you enjoyed tonight. We'll see you again next week.